36th District Court, State of Michigan is now in session. The Honorable Judge Marlena Taylor is now presiding. At this time, there will be no eating, no sleeping, no smoking, no gum chewing, no drinking, no driving or riding in a vehicle, no laying down or lounging. Please keep your devices on mute until you are addressed by one of the courthouse staff. Also, keep your devices on a level surface so that you may be seen on screen. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. I'm going to be calling Crystal Zamar. Is it Zamorsky? Am I pronouncing it correct, ma'am?
Yes, you are, ma'am.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Crystal Zamorsky. U-ticket 602-05221. This is one count of narcotics violation. Today is a date and time set for a review in this matter. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. May it please this honorable court, Sherika Harris, P72832, on behalf of Ms. Zamorsky, who is appearing by Zoom. Could you state your name for the record?
Crystal Zamorsky.
Know that we also have the probation officer in the courtroom. Could you please state your name for the record, ma'am?
Morning, Your Honor. Michael McCall on behalf of the probation department.
All right, thank you. This is the date and time set for a review on this matter. It was a rather lively discussion before this took place. Could you put on the record what we are doing today, probation officer, Ms. McCall?
Thank you, Your Honor. Your
You're
Honor, Ms. Zamorsky was placed on a delayed sentence on September 10th, 2021, and she last appeared on Zoom on January 10th, 2022. And at that time, she was instructed to screen today, on that day, continue with all the terms and conditions, attend NA meetings, and return by Zoom in 30 days, and may entertain an early discharge. And at this time, Ms. Zamorsky is currently enrolled in intensive outpatient treatment. She has provided verification of her medical marijuana card, which was issued on February 26, 2021, with the expiration date of February 26, 2023. She has paid her $200 in fines and costs in full, and she's currently enrolled with mental health counseling during her NA meetings and her counseling. But at this time, Your Honor, Ms. Zamorsky hasn't provided her verification of her intensive outpatient treatment, and she indicated that she spoke with her therapist and she was going to email it to the probation department on Friday. And her last screen was January 10th, and that was positive for marijuana, but she does have a medical marijuana card.
Okay. All right, is that right, Ms. Zamorsky? Have you been doing all of those things?
Yes, ma'am. And my therapist, she's one of the therapists that she's very, very good therapist. I love her a lot. And she's just very backed up on things. And I spoke with her. I usually was seeing her once a week, but now since I'm doing good, she bumped me for every 2 weeks.
Okay.
But I told Miss McCall, I apologize because I thought it was this Friday. She said the paper, but it's going to be next Friday because she just can't rush to do that. Because I told you I'm on my felony probation for Third Circuit course, because she's sending that to her as well on Friday. So she was going to knock out 2 birds with 1 stone.
Okay.
So that's what I told Miss McCall.
All right. So that is Friday is in tomorrow, or Friday is in the following Friday?
Tomorrow. I
Okay.
could call her today. And it could be transferred over.
It's fine. If you could do that today,
I can do that. I just don't want another court date. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can get this paperwork over. It's simple. It's just, I just got a new job. I moved. I got a puppy. I'm exhausted. I feel like I have an infant. Like, you just get what I mean. I just want this done and over with.
It's a lot. So this is what happens when we participate and do things that cause violations in the law, right? We have these burdens and these things that we have to do and that we have to get through. And I know,
I
like,
also wanted to tell you, I didn't even think about this. My therapist told me I'm coming up on a year being sober. So
congratulations. And I
Thank
know
you.
it's hard. You got to keep these things going though. Okay. So since you
gotta you gotta stay busy. You gotta keep your mind occupied, just like how I lost my dad. You know what I mean? So that's what I've been doing. I mean, it's a big mental thing, but I won't ever touch one. If I do, I'll be honest, you're a judge. I would be right in prison, and I'll be honest with you. what they do to me, I get very, very violent and angry. And I don't ever want to end up killing someone or making a mistake because I'm not that girl. You know, I chose to do a drug when I was against drugs, but then I lost a parent. It happened. Now I got myself better. And there's still a long road ahead of me, but I know I can get there. If I can
Okay.
make it through my losing my dad, I can do this. And I did it on my own. So I'm very proud of myself.
So I have a question. What are the hours of your job, ma'am?
I will tell you right now. Today I work 3:30 to 11. It's my first day.
Okay,
I'm a server at BJ's Restaurant and Brewery.
okay,
And tomorrow I work at 11. The next day I work at 10. I have Valentine's Day off. And then the next day, I'm sorry, I work Valentine's Day. But I work morning shift at 11 and the next day at 3:30. So they got me on like 7 days this week.
okay. How about this? If I need the probation officer to have that paperwork
Okay.
so that we can verify it. If you can call them and have them send it over to her, how about we
Yeah.
schedule it on Monday? If it that way, if she gets the documentations by tomorrow, Miss Officer McCall, then on Monday, when you sign in first thing in the morning, I won't even need the officer. I'll just be able to dismiss this because this is a delayed sentence. So this is going to get dismissed as long as you turn in that last component.
Okay,
Okay.
now hold on a second, Miss Taylor. Is your Zoom? Let me see. I wrote it down. Can you give me your Zoom? Wait,
Sure
hold on.
can. Yep, you ready?
Yeah, can you give me that so I can just write it on the ticket?
Yes. 360
Yep.
337
000.
Yes. So as long as, so that means that on your behalf, before you go to work, if you can call your therapist and tell her that she needs this paperwork by tomorrow, as long as she tells me and lets me know, then on Monday morning, she won't even have to come down because that sounds like that's the last component. Am I right, Officer McCall?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Okay, so as long as she has that, then on Monday, when you sign on at 8:30, I'll take care of your matter first, and you won't even have to be on that long. I'll come into work extra early so we can
Oh,
take
thank
care of that
you.
matter, okay? Because I
Okay,
know this is taxing, but you got to do it and you got to keep it up, okay?
I will, and I'm gonna call Tamika actually right now, and then I'll call Miss McCall and let her know.
Okay, that sounds great. And sometimes we got to fuss things out, and it's okay, but we got to be respectful, and we got
And
to
I
make
said, I'm so sorry.
I know.
I don't know if you heard us talking, but I'm very sorry.
It's okay. Listen, she
'Cause
understood.
I love Miss
Sometimes it can be
McCall. No, I
frustrating.
love her, but
know.
I feel so
Hold on,
exhausted.
one second. What's going on, Sandy?
I don't know if it's a delay in my internet, but you all are talking at the same time.
Okay, we're gonna stop talking.
All right, thank you.
Okay, go ahead, Mr. Marsky.
I love Miss McCall and she's a great woman. That's why I said I'm very sorry. I'm not gonna lie to you. I fell asleep real quick because I was on the phone for so long. I just woke up, just angry, and I apologize. It wasn't because of her. I told her I'll talk to her about it when I call her.
Sounds perfect, okay? So Monday morning, I'm gonna come in early as long as you send over that paperwork and Officer McCall tells me it's good. I'm
And
going
then zoom in early in the morning. What time? 8 o'clock?
8:30, not 8 o'clock. Nobody will be there at 8 o'clock.
Okay.
Okay, 8:30 a.m. We'll take care of this matter on Monday, get you
right.
dismissed, and get you on your way, okay?
Thank you so much. You have a great
You're
day.
You too, thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you so
Bye.
much, Your Honor.
Thank you, Officer McCall, I appreciate you.
Thank you.
What about Miss Yancey? Did we ever figure that out? I don't know, you weren't on that one, but I was trying to find out if she turned in her community service.
I saw Ms. Green on the screen. but I
Yeah,
don't-
Ms.
I don't-
Green is
Oh,
on.
there
here.
she-
I'm here.
Okay.
Fantastic,
Thank you, Your Honor.
thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello, Officer Green, how are you doing?
Oh, hi, I'm just a community service specialist. I'm not a probation officer.
Okay, I'm sorry, all right. Oh, it's nice to put a face. This is the Miss Green I'm always giving the phone number out to. Hi.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Marlena. Very nice.
Hi, you
Or should I
too.
say, I'm sorry, I'm on YouTube. I'm supposed to be up. All right. So Miss Yancey, did she end up doing the community service?
No, I noted that I had not received any documentation for proof of community service completion. I did just call Pastor Stevens at Pure Word Missionary Baptist Church and left a nice detailed message requesting that he give me a call back.
Okay. Let me see what she has to say. Let's see. Yeah, see. Miss Yancey, can you hear us?
Yes, I can.
Okay, I'm going to call this matter now. This is the matter of the people versus Tracy Yancey. This is ticket number 4414820. One count of driving an uninsured vehicle. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Cherica Harris on behalf of Ms. Yancey. Ms. Yancey, state your name for the record, please.
Tracy Yancey.
I
And
also,
Lisa Green, community service specialist.
I also have one more case. I apologize. P1145550. One count drove while license suspended. Changed to improper plates. Appearances for the record on that matter as well.
Cherica Harris on behalf of Ms. Yancey. Ms. Yancey, state your name again, please.
Tracy Yancey.
Lisa Green, community service specialist for probation department.
All right. We're here today for a review. Ms. Yancey was to have done 24 hours total community service in lieu of cost and fines in this particular matter. Where are we at in receipt to that, Ms. Green?
I don't have documentation stating proof of completion from Pure Word Missionary Baptist Church.
Okay. Ms. Yancey, did you complete the
Yes.
community service?
Yes, I did.
Where's the documentation at, ma'am?
I faxed it to you before January. I faxed it to you in December. I have to find my papers, but I faxed it to you already.
In December.
That last year, because it was due January the 2nd, and I faxed it to you before then.
Okay. I would have noted that on our note screen on JIS. I'm not in the office today. I'm working per se from home. But I did put in a message. Do you still have your documentation you could send to the judge this morning?
I have to find it, yes, but I'm pretty sure that I have it. I saved that.
Okay.
Let me, wait just a minute. Oh. Hello?
We're here.
Hello? Yeah. Let me see if I can find it in here, because I don't know that. Ethel Hines was my my person that I had to report to.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. If you can give me the phone number that she listed there, I can give her a call right now and just verify that.
Okay. I found the for the community service. I found that.
Her number will be listed probably on your attendance sheet, Miss Yancey, at the bottom.
Okay, I found this one. Let me see. This one is in here. Yeah, I've been packing things up, so. Mm.
Your Honor, would it be easier if we adjourned this matter possibly until Monday, and then Ms. Yancey and Ms. Green could possibly both be in communication with each other and get this verified? And if it's verified, well, I would say if she would not have to appear, but an adjournment I think might help to give her time to get those documents.
Miss Yancey, if we were able to do that, would you be able to hop back on at that time so that we could just verify you've completed the community service? That's all we need to do.
Okay, and I have to do it by when? I'm looking for the,
Well, we said I can adjourn it till Monday. I can give you more time too,
Okay.
but I can adjourn it till Monday. That way you have today to look for it and tomorrow and to connect with Miss Green. She's excellent with trying to figure things out. And she's already put in a call for you, but she needs to have that verification to say that you completed the community service, okay?
okay,
All right, Miss Yancey,
okay.
so I'm gonna
What is
adjourn it,
wrong
huh?
till Monday?
Till Monday. That gives you enough time, right, Miss Yancey? Is that enough time or you need an extra day beyond that?
Yeah, give me an extra day. Only
Okay.
thing I have is to schedule the number for Pastor Stevens,
Okay.
who monitored, my compliance.
Okay.
Um,
You want me to give
Yeah.
you a week, Miss Yancey? Is that better?
what's that?
I said, you want me to give you a week? You said you need an extra day. Is Monday
Yeah,
okay?
a week will be fine.
Okay.
A
Let's
week will be fine.
do next Thursday then, okay, Miss Yancey? And
Oh,
that
okay,
next Thursday.
so I'll call you next Thursday.
Yes, so call back in like you did. I'm gonna adjourn this until 8:30 a.m. next Thursday. We're just looking for that compliance, okay?
Okay, okay,
All right. All right.
okay. Thank you so much.
You're so very welcome, Miss Yancey. Okay, and thank you also, Miss Green, for signing in. If there's nothing further, we'll see. Miss Green, if you just send that to us once you get verification,
Sure
you don't
will.
have to sign on. But Miss Yancey, you sign on 8:30 next Thursday. That's February the 17th, 2022. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
Okay, you
Okay,
too.
thank you all.
I thank you.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Bye bye. All right. So you have those other offers, Attorney Harris? No.
Ms. Harris?
Sorry, I was refreshing my email. I do have it. And
Okay.
now I can go into breakout rooms unless we wanted to do Mr. Woods and Mr. White.
We can do Mr. Woods and Mr. White, you said. Mr. Woods and Mr. White. Uh-oh, what am I doing? I'm touching all kinds of buttons over here. My bad. This is terrible. Okay. Mr. Woods, come out, join me.
Judge, I don't know if it popped up on your screen, but Mr. White is asking for help.
I know I accidentally moved him. I was trying to get him to the main session. When I clicked it too many times, I accidentally moved him to another. I'm trying to get them both to come out, and I keep moving them.
You want me to go in and tell him to come
There's
out?
Mr. White, so let me see if I can get Mr. Woods to come out. I may need you to go into Mr. Woods' room and get him out.
Okay.
Which one is he in?
Mr. Woods is not there.
I don't
know
see him.
I accidentally moved him all the way to like 28.
Okay. Yeah, he's at 29. Okay.
I'm accidentally moving down. I couldn't get him to come out.
Okay, I'll go in.
Thank you.
I was going in
It's okay. Just wait.
and now I'm not.
Hello, Thursday.
Oh boy.
He's back.
All right. Mr. Woods, can you hear me okay?
Yes, Ms. Taylor.
All right. I don't think he's on my docket, so I don't even have a ticket number for him. I may need some assistance.
I have it.
Okay. What's his ticket number for me, please?
His ticket number is SP 10906-031.
It's one count of what?
Driving while license not valid or improper license.
It was scheduled for Monday, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Now, are you ready, Ms. Sandy? Okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus Omar Woods. This is case number SP 109063031. One count of improper license or driving while license improper. This matter was set for schedule of show cause on Monday, February the 7th, 2022. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Sharika Harris on behalf of Mr. Woods. Mr. Woods, please state your name for the record.
Omar Woods.
In your honor, we would respectfully request that the warrant be recalled with regards to this matter. In reviewing the register of actions, it does appear that a review was held on February 12th of 2021, where Mr. Woods a supplemental sentencing was held, and he was given the option of doing 20 hours of community service in lieu of his fines and costs. It's my understanding that he needs more time to complete that. And we're respectfully asking the court to grant him at least 30 days to do so.
What happened, Mr. Woods? That was a year ago. Why didn't you complete the community service?
It was in the middle of COVID, and the gentleman, once I contacted him, he told me he was on vacation. And to get back in touch with him, I contacted the probation department and let them know what he told me. I also delivered my medical diagnosis paperwork to them. It was just I couldn't get in touch with the gentleman. But I will definitely put a little more effort into getting in touch with him this time. But I had caught COVID and I was in the middle of a crisis at the time. So it was just bad timing.
Would a fine be better? Do you want to pay a fine instead?
I can't afford 285 though, that's the thing. It would definitely resolve the problem but 285 is a real stretch for me right now.
Okay. Well, I can continue the community service. I can give you a little extra time too, so that you can be able to make sure that you can spread it out appropriately.
Thank you, because the gentleman was telling me his demeanor about the whole work thing was like, well, man, please. You know, it was just like he was more nonchalant, and I was telling him that I really needed to get this done because I'm a participant in Project Clean Slate, and it's very important that I don't have anything on my record. And his demeanor was that, oh man, well, put it on the back shelf for now. Come in, do a couple days, man, and get this out the way, but not right now. You know, it was just so nonchalant about everything, and I was telling him I had COVID and I was sick and I really needed to resolve this. And he was just nonchalant, and it made me be more nonchalant. Like, well, if he doesn't care, you know, and he's over the program there. I forgot what his name was, but he just had a nonchalant attitude about it, Your Honor. And
Mr. Woods.
I feel terrible. I still feel terrible, and I'm on medication now. But I'll get it done. I'll definitely get it done.
Okay, I'll give you a little grace period for it. It's important to me. I'll adjourn this until you complete it. That's why I asked. So I'll give you 60 days. How about 60 days to complete these 20 hours of community service? It doesn't just have to be at that place either.
Oh, it doesn't?
No, I can give you a phone number and then we can try and find something else that you may be able to community service as well. Would that work for you, Mr. Woods?
Definitely, because this guy's driving around.
Okay, you ready to take down a number, Mr. Woods?
And that was going to be my question, Your Honor, because it didn't sound like that was something that may have been approved by Ms. Green, but.
Yeah, so we're going to find, no problem.
Give me something to write on. All right, okay. Yes, Your Honor, I'm ready.
You ready, Mr. Woods? Okay. The number is 313.
Okay.
965.
Okay.
And I believe it's 8130, but if not, it's 3414. And ask for Miss Green. Sir, if you have any issues with that, you can call the courtroom. I'm going to give you our courtroom number as well. You ready, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
313.
Okay.
965.
Okay.
2293. Okay.
All right, definitely. I will definitely let you all know if I have some issues with, I shouldn't have any issues with Miss Green. I'm just gonna go ahead and get this done and get this out the way, because this Project Clean Slate, I have so many, I have a history, and it's very important that I get this completed and don't have anything hanging over my head. I've been working on this since 2001. This has been a long stretch, so this is very important. I appreciate it, and I thank you for your time.
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna have you come back. I'm gonna give you 60 days. So that's gonna be April 11th, okay? April 11th, hopefully you can finish those 20 hours of community service. And if you have, I'm going to close out this matter or whatever was agreed to, okay? We'll close that out, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and that's gonna be at 8:30 a.m.
8:30, April 11th.
Same way you zoomed in, it's gonna be through Zoom, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
That gives you more than enough time to complete those 20 hours of community service, so you won't have any cost or fines or anything, okay?
Absolutely, absolutely. I thank you and appreciate it.
You're welcome. Okay, if there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing. Mr. Woods, we'll see you back then, okay?
All right, thank you. I appreciate you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye-bye. Mr. White, I'm gonna call your matter next, okay? You can unmute yourself.
Yes.
All right. Now calling the matters of the people versus James White. This is ticket number P11342215. Count 1, no plates on trailer. Count 2, no trailer lights. Also calling ticket number P118727. One count failed to display a valid operator's license, not on person. Ticket number P118737. One count loud music from motor vehicle more than 10 feet away. And ticket number V1230512. One count no dog restraint. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Erica Harris on behalf of Mr. White. Mr. White, please state your name for the record.
Frank White Jr.
Your Honor, we've discussed the cases before the court. We've discussed his rights. We respectfully request that the warrant be recalled in this matter.
At this time, the court is going to recall the bench warrant and enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf. How are we proceeding today?
Your Honor, it's my understanding that Mr. White is going to enter a plea pursuant to the recommendation. That recommendation does encompass matters that are not on the court's docket, but he would like to take advantage of that recommendation.
Okay, all right. Do you understand, Mr. White? Is that how you want to proceed today?
Yeah, she was supposed to get back with me, but she never came back. But I think we finna do all 5 tickets at one time. Is that correct?
That's right.
Yes, sir. Just like we discussed in the breakout room, I just needed them to fix an mistake that was on your recommendation to make sure it
So we
encompassed
going with
all
that.
of those
We going
tickets.
with that plea, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
All right. If so, can you please raise your right hand for me, sir? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can put your hand down. Mr. White, did you have an opportunity to speak with an attorney? That would have been Ms. Harris about your case and about your rights today?
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, that you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes, ma'am.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward with this plea today?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Mr. White, I want to take your attention back to the date of November the 5th of 2021. Were you in the area, or do you have a dog that is in the area of 8109 Woodline in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
Did that dog not have its chain on that day?
No, he didn't. He got loose. He got out the house, actually.
Okay. All right. And also reading from the ticket to establish a factual basis, that on the date of November the 11th of 2020, Mr. James White was in the area of Harper Avenue and Dickinson Street in the city of Detroit. And at that area and location, he did block traffic. Satisfied, Attorney Harris?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Is there a stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed?
We do so stipulate, Your Honor.
So at this time, the court is going to enter a plea to the amended, or plea of responsible to the amended charge of blockading on ticket number P1134215, count 2, and dismiss count 1 on that ticket. The court is also going to enter a plea of guilty on ticket V1230521 and dismiss the remaining tickets P1187267, count 1, and ticket P1187367, 1 count loud music, motor vehicle. Okay. Mr. White, are you currently employed?
Listen, yes, ma'am. Now, I think I paid that ticket, if I'm not mistaken.
Which ticket did you pay? Do you think?
The loud music speaker. It was $50 I paid that ticket.
So more likely than not, you paid the warrant fee.
Listen, well, no, what I'm saying is they waived the warrant, correct? I paid $285. This is the receipt I paid. $285 on the ticket. See that? This is the paperwork they gave me, and they got it all marked out what I did, what I owed. what I owed was a seatbelt for 132, and then you know what I'm saying. I just want to make sure we all on the same page that we, you know what I mean, so that way, I mean, I didn't pay nothing. However, as long as we're on the same page, I'm fine. But I paid some tickets, and they told me I owe 2 tickets left. So as long as there's everything fine, I'm fine. I just don't want to have some more tickets that I didn't pay that I should pay. Correct?
That makes sense. So what I'm going to do, Your Honor, if you would indulge for just maybe 2 minutes, I'm going to look up one of these just to make sure it says arraignment on bench warrant. It could have been an outstanding fee.
Absolutely. I was about to say, I will give you that opportunity to do such. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Attorney Harris.
So, Mr. White, I just looked up for using a loudspeaker ticket.
Yeah.
That particular ticket shows as pending. So I do not believe that you paid that.
Oh,
A personal
okay.
bond was set on
Yeah,
January
you're right.
18th.
Okay, you might be right, because it's so I got a bond for no trailer pay, oxygen license, and loudspeaker. So what I did play was blocking traffic for 255, 258. See that? That's what it said I paid, blocking traffic of 258.
Okay, that possibly means that that particular offense had gone into default and you paid the default penalty
Yes,
as
ma'am.
well. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
so we're all on the same page. So this should have taken care of everything else.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
All right. So we got that straight. I am assess a fine today for the blockading ticket, okay? That blockading fine is $175. Now, typically you have 14 days to be able to pay that. Are you going to be able to pay that in 14 days, Mr. White?
Yes, ma'am. How much you said it was?
$175 for the blockading.
Okay.
Ticket, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
On the remaining ticket you pled to, the dog restraint. What happened in that matter? The dog got loose. Did anybody get injured?
Yeah, the dog got loose. No, they might get injured. The dog got loose. They called the police and they took it to the pond. And then I went and bonded out, and then we got the dog license and got everything. And he told me to just come to court, and he was gonna throw it out.
You took care of all of that? Okay. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I took
make
care
that
of it. I got the dog license. And I got his tag and everything for me. Got his shots, his rabies. He got everything.
So I'm gonna waive the costs and fines on that ticket, okay?
Thank you.
So, all right. So you just owe 175, and that's in 14 days, sir.
Now I got a question for you. Do you see? Is it anywhere?
Mr. White.
I'm sorry.
I'm talking for just 1 second, okay? Let me finish my.
I'm sorry.
Okay, Mr. White, it's due in 14 days. So that is on February the 24th, 2022. If for some reason you can't make it by that time, please call the court, because that other ticket that you paid, it was because it was late fees. But if you call the court and you can't make it, we can try and help you and give you a little bit more time so that you don't get all these additional late fees.
Right.
Okay. All right. So what was your question, Mr. White?
No, I got. Is it any more tickets that I owe? Is any way that I can find that out, or do I got to call them or what? Because.
Okay, so we probably pulled all of your tickets. Usually I have the court staff pull the tickets, and my clerk pulled all of your tickets from the day before. So these should be all of your open matters at 36th District Court. So when you come to pay that $175, whether you do it online or whether you come down to the court, you may want to try and come down to the court. You can ask, is there anything else open? Now you may owe money on some old tickets, but nothing else should be open at this time because we took care of everything else today, okay?
Okay. All right. So, yeah, I got you. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes,
all right. If there's nothing further, but make sure you ask, but everything else should have been taken care of. You may owe additional costs, but you shouldn't have anything else open right now, okay?
And so, and I just paid the 175. Okay, I'm gonna try to pay that tomorrow.
All right. All right. Thank you, Mr. White. You have a great day,
Thank
okay?
You.
All
you
right.
too. Bye-bye.
I am joining breakout rooms now.
Thank
I
you.
think I only have 3 individuals to speak with, so I'll do the best I can.
You're doing a good job. Oh, she left. It seems like the fewer cases we have, the more complications we have.
Yep, that's how it goes.
Half a sheet, and we're still on the record. Wait.
Oh.
We are ready.
Okay.
Should I instruct them on how to leave the breakout rooms, or are we able to bring them out?
I'm gonna just close all the breakout rooms.
Thank you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. All right. All right. There's these folks at. Mr. Terry Williams, I saw you had somebody helping you. Can you unmute yourself?
Yeah, I got it. I got it right here.
You ready, Miss Sandy? All right. Now calling the matters of the people versus Terry Williams. This is case number SX3649974. Count 1. Sorry. Drove while license not valid or improper license. Count 2. Improper plates. Count 3. Motor vehicle operate without security. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Cherika Harris on behalf of Mr. Williams. Mr. Williams, please state your name for the record.
Terry Williams.
And Your Honor, we've discussed the cases before the court. We've discussed his constitutional rights with regards to the misdemeanor matters. He is waiving his right to trial and entering a plea pursuant to the recommendation, wherein he would enter a plea to count 2 improper plates, the remaining counts being dismissed.
You want to take advantage of that today, Mr. Williams?
Yes. Your
If
Honor.
so, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the?
Yes.
Okay, you can put your hands down, sir. Mr. Williams, did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney? That would have been Attorney Harris in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, that you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. I want to take your attention back to the date of December the 1st of 2019. At that time, were you driving a GMC vehicle in the area of Joy Road and Epworth, EPWORTH, in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And while you're driving that vehicle, did it have improper plates on it?
Yes.
Satisfied, Attorney Harris?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Is there a stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed?
So stipulated, Your Honor.
So at this time, the court is going to enter a plea to count 2 improper plates as charged, dismiss count 1 and 3 of that ticket SX3649974. Mr. Williams, are you currently working or do you have a source of income?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to assess a fine in the amount of $200 today. How long will that take you to pay, 30 or 60 days?
30 days.
All right, I'm going to have it due no later than March the 10th, 2022, sir.
All right. Thank you,
All
Your
right.
Honor.
You're welcome. If there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing. Thank you.
Can I get my license renewed?
So what you have to do after you pay this fine, if there are any reinstatement fees, that's an additional cost, $45. You'll be able to find out when you pay this. As long as you pay those, when all of your costs and fees are taken care of at 36th District, and if you have any other place, we send a clearance to the Secretary of State's office, letting them know that you're all set, that you've paid your tickets, and now you can apply for your license. So just
All
take
right.
care of your fees, make sure you don't have any other tickets, and then we'll send clearance after you pay that fee, okay?
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
You're very welcome, Mr. Williams. You have a great day.
Warrant's been removed.
The
Do I have-
warrant has been removed. Yes, we removed the warrant. We dismissed 2 counts. You pled to 1, and I assessed the fine, okay?
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
You're very welcome. Have a good day, Mr. Williams.
Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye. Is it Zeech?
Zach.
Zach. Okay. All right, what's the matter next? Now calling the matter of the people versus Charles Zach. This is the case number SP 1063799, count 1, failed to secure load to body or frame. Count 2, failed to secure, is this the same one? Failed to secure load to body or frame. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Chair Reka Harris, on behalf of Mr. Zach. Mr. Zach, please state your name for the record.
Charles Edward Zach.
And Your Honor, we've discussed the cases before the court as well as his rights. At this time, we are respectfully requesting that the court will schedule this matter for trial. He is waiving his right to a jury trial.
Right. Mr. Zach, can you please raise your right hand for me?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
You can put your hand down. Mr. Zach, did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney? That would have been Ms. Harris, about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
And she's informing me that you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before myself as the trier and finder of the facts. Is that how you want to proceed, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I'm going to set this matter for a bench trial on the date of, it's going to be June the 8th, 2022. That's going to be at 9 a.m. Sir, it is going to be via Zoom. So the same way you zoomed in today, zoom in on the June 8th.
9 o'clock, you said?
Yes, sir. 9 o'clock. Okay. I'm going to set your bond at $0 personal on this matter. Okay. And if there's nothing further, you're welcome. If there's nothing further, that does conclude this hearing. Okay. We'll see you back then on June 8th, 2022, 9 a.m. via Zoom. Okay.
Thank you. Have yourself a wonderful and blessed day, Your Honor.
You too. Thank you so much. Have a good day.
Bye-bye. Bye, Mr. Harris.
Bye, Mr. Zach.
All right. Thank you. I appreciate it and all the advice.
No problem. Have a good day, and I pray things get better for you and your family.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Mark,
Good day, everyone.
Young, you too, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Can you activate your camera for me as well, sir? Thank you.
No problem.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Marquise Young. This is case number SP 9948672. 1 count drove while licensed. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Chair Reka Harris, on behalf of Mr. Young. Mr. Young, please state your name for the record.
Marquise Young.
Your Honor, we've discussed the case before the court. We've discussed his rights with regards to the misdemeanor matter. It's my understanding that he wants to waive his right to trial and enter a plea. Is that correct, Mr. Young?
Is that for the ticket, right?
It is. But there are a series of questions that you're going to be asked, so please make sure that you pay attention to those questions and answer them truthfully.
Okay.
All right. Mr. Young, you looking at something, Mr. Young? What's going on over there?
I got a newborn daughter.
Yeah, oh, okay. So you making sure she's okay?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. If you could please raise your right hand, sir. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
You can put your hand down. Mr. Young, did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes, I did.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
No.
Okay. All right. So your options are to have a bench trial or a jury trial. A bench trial is a trial before myself as the trier and the finder of facts. The officers would come in and testify. You can have witnesses testify as well. And based on all of that, I will render a decision. You can also have a jury trial. Jury trial is 6 citizens from the city of Detroit who, based on that same information, same testimony, same witnesses will come in, same law used, and they would decide. Which way would you like to go, Mr. Young?
I guess bench, but I really was trying to my objective was try to to alleviate
I know, but if you didn't do it and you're not guilty of it, I can't take
yeah,
it.
because my thing is I had license. That's the only thing. I don't know, like the person plate maybe they didn't have insurance, but
Mr. Young, if you have your license and you can produce it and show it at that time, then you present that on the day of the bench trial. You have it right now that you can show it?
no, I don't have it right now. But when I lost my license was in Wayne, that was in January of 2020. So I still have my license on May 19th.
Okay.
May of 19.
All right. So we're going to have what's called a bench trial. I'm going to set it for the date of June the 8th, 2022. It's going to be at 9 a.m. I'm going to set your bond at $0 personal at that point in time. If you can try and find that license, or we can try and have some, your attorney for that day, whoever's appointed, can try and have some further discussions with House Counsel. Maybe we can try and resolve it that day. If not, we can have a bench trial. Okay, Mr. Young?
Okay.
All right, I'm going to set your bond at $0 personal. I'll see you back June 8th, 2022, 9 a.m. It's going to be via Zoom. So the same way you zoomed in. So if you have any of the paperwork or anything, you need to have it ready to go that day. Okay, that gives you plenty of time.
Okay.
All right. If there's nothing further, you're welcome, Mr. Young. If there's nothing further, that concludes your hearing, and we'll see you back that day. Okay, try and gather everything that you need for that day. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Bye-bye. Can you take us off of YouTube, please, Miss Sandy?